Insight selling. Winning a new customer is one thing, retaining and growing them is quite another. Once you as a supplier have got to know a customer really well, that customer will not expect you to visit them and ask them about their needs, issues and problems. They will expect you to know about these and to be bringing forward new ideas for their profitable growth and expansion. So here's a process called the insight selling process, which enables you to think about the customer's business from their perspective and to bring new and creative ideas to that customer to achieve more product and service sales for you and greater success in the marketplace for the customer. Step 1 requires you to undertake a strategic analysis of the customer. The best way to do this is to draw people together from within your business as a supplier who are in touch with the customer at different levels and in different ways, and do a thorough workshop, a one-day workshop, identifying what is going on in the environment surrounding the customer. You can carry out an analysis which looks at the political impact on that customer at the moment, the environmental impacts on that customer, how the customer is being impacted by new social trends, how they might be being impacted by technology and technological advancements, what is going on surrounding them in terms of a legal framework or structure that they have to adhere to, and perhaps there are culture issues about where they operate in different parts of the world. So to revisit the environment and the context in which the customer is working and trying to put yourself in their shoes is a vitally important piece. It's also important to check out your understanding of their competitors and how strong is competition in their market sector. To think through what new entrants might be coming into their market and causing them difficulties. To think also about the customers' expectations of them and what are trends there. And also to think about their key suppliers and what they do to rely on their key suppliers and how their key suppliers are operating with them and what best practice their key suppliers are exhibiting. It's also important to think about the threat of new products or services which may be coming into their marketplace and which may impact you as a supplier as well. Finally, you want to take a long, hard look at the relationship that exists between you as a supplier and them as the customer. How long have you had this customer as an account? What have been the trends in terms of product and service sales? What's happening to the account's profitability? What's happening with key relationships with decision makers and decision influencers within the customer? Taking a long, hard look at the historic relationship you've experienced with the customer, where it is at the moment and where it is likely to be headed in the future is a key part of your strategic analysis. Spend a day bringing together the full picture and then sanity check it with the customer to make sure that actually you've got the picture right. Step 2 then is identify where there are opportunities for growth of your products and services with the customer which would profit them in the longer term. So look for those areas where it would be easy for you as a supplier to deliver. In other words, it's not going to cost you very much and it won't take you too much time, but actually would have a high impact on the customer. Now that might be a new combination of products and services rather than the standalone products and services you've sold in the past. Identify these in particular. Step 3, take these ideas to the client and actually put them on the table. Ask for a meeting with your main contact and share your thoughts and views. Get his or her impressions, gauge their response, and find ways in which you can work with your sponsor, your champion, to take the idea forward. So step 4 is rework the idea, finally hone it, with a view to then coming back and sharing it more widely within the customer with your champion or your sponsor's colleagues. So step 5 is then try to explore with the customer and with a group of individuals within the customer your ideas for bringing them new products and services or a new solution or a total solution to their situation and their challenges in the future. If they like those ideas, co-create them, work them up in collaboration with the customer. And then step 6 is actually implement that new solution alongside the customer and obviously make that solution work. And then step 7 is make sure that you anchor that solution in the customer's business and in your business, and you communicate successes back to the customer so that they can see the value add that you've provided in this new idea that you've brought to them. Insight selling, a key therefore to protecting your business with the customer and growing the customer's business and differentiating yourself in the process.